Welcome to Blessed Bible Works, where we dive deep into God's Word to discover timeless truths for our lives. Today, let's reflect on Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 9, a powerful call to vigilance and remembrance. The verse says, "Only be careful and watch yourselves closely, so that you do not forget the things your eyes have seen, or let them fade from your heart as long as you live. Teach them to your children and to their children after them." In this passage, Moses addresses the Israelites as they stand on the threshold of the Promised Land. He reminds them to guard their hearts and not forget the incredible works of God, the miracles, the deliverance from Egypt, the provision in the wilderness. These weren't just stories for them to admire. They were lessons to live by and truths to pass on to future generations. The phrase "watch yourselves closely" serves as a spiritual checkpoint. How often do we examine our own hearts? In the busyness of life, it's easy to become distracted or complacent. We may forget how God has worked in our lives, answered prayers, unexpected blessings, or the strength He's given us in tough times. Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 9 calls us to slow down and reflect, to remember His faithfulness, and to keep those memories alive. But the verse doesn't stop there. It urges us to teach these truths to the next generation. Why? Because faith isn't meant to be hoarded. It's meant to be shared. When we testify about what God has done in our lives, we build a legacy of faith. We plant seeds of hope and truth in the hearts of our children and grandchildren, equipping them to face life with the same trust in God that sustained us. So how do we live out Deuteronomy 4 verse 9 today? First, prioritize time with God. Reflect on His Word and recall His faithfulness in your life. Second, write down your spiritual milestones. Keep a journal of answered prayers and God's provision. It's a tangible way to remember. Finally, share your faith story. Whether through family devotionals, conversations, or even a simple prayer with your kids, let them see how God has worked in your life. As we guard our hearts and pass on our faith, we honor God's command and ensure His truth is carried forward. Let's end with this thought. What has God done in your life that's worth remembering and sharing? Reflect on that today. Thank you for watching Blessed Bible Works. If this message encouraged you, please like, share, and subscribe for more biblical reflections. Until next time, stay blessed and rooted in His Word.